do have to say, what the actual f, because really, oh man. How's it going, my peoples? So basically, I was compelled to make this video. The anime gods just presented themselves and said you had to make a video about this because, yeah, like, what the f, High School DxD? Like, seriously, what the f? Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. I'm pretty upset about it. I might just be going a little bit overboard, but I do want to see what other people feel like and how you guys feel when it went from season 3 to season 4. I was really happy with it until I got to season 4, and then it just, I mean, for me, within the first, I want to say 30 seconds to a minute,
it was just going downhill.
I mean, the very first thing that you can notice is they did change the art. You know, that's not usually a big, huge, major deal to me, but I noticed it right away, and I think, I don't know, I would have still noticed it, but I wouldn't have noticed it so dramatically if I wouldn't have been binge watching. Yeah, I don't know, it really got to me. Like, it really got under my skin. That was the first thing. Second thing, it's a harem anime. They can get really repetitive and things like that, and this one does. I mean, especially random stuff just popping out of bus lines and stuff like that, but that's what you expect, you know what I mean? I mean, you're watching this type of anime, you're expecting that to happen, and yes, it does get repetitive, and no, it doesn't actually lead to anything like they typically do, which is what you get when you're going into it, and that's perfectly fine with me. But, you know, to make this type of anime and then basically censor, they went ahead and they censored all of those defining lady parts that they typically showed in the previous 3 seasons. Which, you know, if it was like that from the beginning, it wouldn't have been so bad, but
it needs to be there.
It's censored, so then I feel like it doesn't fully work. It wasn't there like it was before. As dramatic, I guess, as the situations were, because even though it was repetitive and you kind of got used to it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is just like, yeah, and that's what it is, you know, that's kind of what you get out of it, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all, that's just what you're expecting, and then season 4 happened, and then you're not expecting that. It just changes the dynamic of the show, which really bummed me out, and it really, like, pissed me the f off. I'm like, I gotta be honest, I had a really hard time finishing season 4 because of it. I don't know if I'm just out there. I don't know if there's a lot of people that feel the same way as me. It could be even 50-50. Am I gonna continue watching it? So I did go ahead and I looked it up. You know, supposedly they confirmed season 5. If I'm wrong on that, let me know. I just looked it up real quick. I literally just got done watching season 4, but I gotta say, like, what the f? And I gotta go over some of the things too, in the aspect of, it is a good show. Would I say watch it? Yes, I would definitely say, especially if you're into like the harem anime type thing, I think you'll like it, and I think you're gonna like the whole aspect of, if you like it already, the little bit of repetitiveness and things like that, well, maybe a lot, as far as things just popping out of nowhere and crazy times, but that's the show. The reason I am even more so upset about season 4 is because I really, honestly, I really liked it because you never see that much character development. Some of them that I really enjoyed, like Okino, her character, specifically, I'm not going to give spoilers, but you guys can watch it. But her character, the development and everything like that, and you just think she is this type of character. I'm not even going to say what type, because there's all the categories that you typically see, especially in anime harem. I don't know if they're switching anything back with season 5, but like Okino, and you know, even the main character, Issei, I think, you know, he's got a tiny bit of backstory, but not really too much. It's kind of what you would expect. It's kind of just standard kind of pervy teenager. Nothing really in-depth too much about him, but with the series you'll have to see how it kind of works with them, and it's kind of part of the story to make it that way and to make the show that way. But like I said, like Okuno specifically, I really like her backstory. Kiba's got a pretty cool backstory. It's not really long-lived. It's pretty short and simple for the most part. I believe they did spread it out over a few episodes. But, you know, there's quite a few characters in there, and, you know, there's some other ones in there, and they have some depth to them, which you don't typically see too much in this. You know, it might be like an episode that's got 5 to 10 minutes, kind of going back into somebody's backstory or something like that. But some of these actually like progress. They kind of go away from it, and then an episode or two later they come back to it and kind of cover more ground on it. So I really like that aspect, and I think that's why I'm just so disappointed, because for me when I was watching it, it was kind of typical harem anime, and it just molded right, I guess, with the character development, where the show was going. Some decent anime fight scenes. They weren't like spectacular, but they were pretty decent. Like I thought they were pretty darn good. Now, you know, don't destroy me in the comments for that. But I think a lot of people like the show, and I think that's my main thing that I love about it, is I love that, you know, harem anime, okay, we know what that's gonna be, but when you get to the aspect of these characters, these in-depth characters, and you have these side characters which typically do not have much to do with the story, kind of, I mean, they are part of the story, but it just comes into a matter of almost these side characters they take the show. That's what it is. The side characters take the show. I say like the anime gods came down to make this video. It was really me. It was me make this fucking videos. I just had to know what other people thought about it and what other people think going from season 3 to season 4. Are you cool with it? Does it not bother you? Is it technically the same to you? I really got to know what other people think, so please leave some comments. So they changed the art, right? And it's more of, the art doesn't work with it in the aspect that I expected it to. I think, like I said, if you were coming into it and didn't really know, or maybe you had a long gap between season 3 to season 4, it wouldn't be too big of a deal. Me, since I was binge watching it, noticed it right away. Kind of pissed me off a little bit. Not that it's like bad, but I mean, I don't know. I'll throw it up right here, and you guys tell me what you guys think of that, because I think of it like some of the shots are pretty good, especially when you come to the emotions, some of the things in the eyes, things like that. They did a good job. I like it. I just don't like that they changed it. So I'm not happy with the change. Apparently I don't like change, but yeah, you guys tell me. I popped that back up there. There you go. I mean, that is reminiscence of like freaking it's like the Pikachu meme. It's like the Pikachu meme. Like there. Comparison. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Alright guys, so that's going to take it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you let me know in the comments below everything that I asked about, and then also let me know if you want more of a in-depth review of High School DxD. This is more of the transition from season 3 to season 4. And I really want to know if anybody out there wants to know more in-depth about the character development, the story, or if you just want to watch it now, if I made you want to watch this video and try this anime out, or if I just put you off from it. But like I said, I really don't want to put people off from it. I say watch it. I think if you like that style, as I mentioned, you will enjoy it and might not be bothered at season 4 at all. It could just be me. And I hope all you anime people out there have a wonderful day.